Welcome everybody to Appalachian Apostle on YouTube. I am your host, Adam Jode, the Appalachian Apostle, not to be confused with the imposters. So today we're going to count down the top 5 things y'all need to stop doing on social media. Number 555. Abusing the PM private message feature on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or whatever you use. Now, social media to me is something I didn't have when I was growing up. So I try to go out of my way to be as accessible as possible on social media and to be as cool to folks as possible. But when y'all abuse the PM feature, it makes it very, very difficult for me not to just lose my crap and just build up the frustration, turn green like the Incredible Hulk. The PM feature is designed so you can send a thoughtful message to somebody. You can tell somebody something important. But no, y'all jabronis have ruined it. The PM feature for you is something where you send stupid forwards, where you send stupid urban legends, stupid prayer chains, stupid chain letters, and links to crap I don't want to see. Oh, no, no, no. We must eliminate this. Now, on social media for me, I accept anybody that appears to be a real profile as my friend. Because I figure, hey, we'll let them in there. Maybe they're fans of Appalachian Apostle. Maybe they like my music. Maybe they think I'm a compelling character. And if they do, they would be correct. However, there's this subset of individuals that say, I'm going to send a friend's request to this person. And then they send it to me. I look, we got no mutual friends. I don't know who you are. But I was like, okay, I will accept Johnny from I don't know where. And I accept it. And within like milliseconds, boom, in my PM, guess what comes up? A link. Well, what is this link? So I go and I look at Johnny. There's no message. There's no anything there. There's just a link. Well, what is this link? Should I click it? Most situations that would be negative, but sometimes curiosity gets the best of you. You click on it. It's Johnny's band. Well, Johnny, what do you want me to do with this band? What do you want me to do with this link? Do you want me to check it out? Do you want me to become a fan? Do you think I'd appreciate what you're doing? Do you want to tour with us? Do you think that somehow I can magically help you with your career? Do you think that by sending this email, all of a sudden you're going to open up the Golden Gates and we're going to hand you the keys to your jet? Do jets have keys? But anyway, the keys to your jet. I'm going to stand by it. I bet Bruce Dickinson from Maiden, he's got a key. Starts up, Ed Force 1, flies in. Anyway, I'm getting off track. But he sends me a link to his crappy band. Nothing else. Now, that's the same thing as me walking up to just a stranger and go, here's a piece of paper. And the stranger takes the paper and goes, thank you. What would you like me to do with this paper? Well, I didn't give him any instructions. Neither did Johnny. He just sent me this stupid link thinking, ooh, I'm just going to send this. Why? I don't know, but it confused me, and it fills up my box with a bunch of crap that I don't want. So stop. Don't send PMs to people unless you at least want to talk to them. And for God's sakes, don't make like a form message that's like some stupid, I don't know, like copy and paste thing that you just send to everybody. That's not promotion. That's spam. That's annoying. That is being a jabroni. No, do not abuse the PM feature on social media, because Adam Jode says so. Number 4. Big news coming. Yes, the number 4 thing is something that many, many people abuse. They just go online and they post this open-ended, sort of cryptic, nondescript message that just says, big news coming. Well, what is this big news? And is it really going to be big news? Because in my experience, when big news is coming, I wait, and there's never big news that comes. I lay in bed, typing on my iPad, it would be like 1 in the morning, I'd be like, man, Skippy Handelman said he had big news coming, and I'm curious. I want to know what this big news is. I need to know. So I go to Skippy's page, and I wait, and there's all these, well, there's not usually a lot of comments. There's usually like one comment or something from like one of his friends. Because clearly this is more attention-seeking behavior, and you wait. what is Skippy? What is his big news? You might wait a couple days, then all of a sudden Skippy will make a post and be like, I got my driver's license. Well, congratulations, Skippy. You're 30 years old. Why is that a major accomplishment? I had mine when I was 16. You know, and that's the thing. All this, with this big news coming, is that let me be the judge of the big news. And furthermore, don't tell us it's coming. Just tell us what the news is when you get it. If you're saying it's coming and it doesn't come, then you look like a jabroni. At least if you just have an announcement, you just throw it out there, you make an announcement, and we can all be like, well, hey, congratulations, you got your driver's license. That's cool. I don't consider it big news, but it's cool. And good on you, Skippy, for getting your driver's license or your dog winning the blue ribbon at the dog show. I don't know. But you get it. You know, maybe he won the Jelly of the Month Club or something for his bonus at work. Great. But it's not big news. There's 99% of the time, there ain't no big news. And it's just a letdown. So please stop doing that, because it's Jabroniism 101. Stop. Don't do that anymore. Tell us the big news. Don't tell us it's coming. Don't. Number 3. The number 3 thing y'all have to stop doing on social media is being keyboard warriors. I don't know if this is a generational thing or it spans multi-generations or whatever it is, but there's this culture of trolls and keyboard warriors who say horrible things to people in comments that they would never, ever, ever say to somebody in real life. You know, if you wouldn't walk up to someone and say it to them in their face, in person, then by all means don't post it on somebody's board. And don't lie about it either, because I know that some of y'all are sitting back there going like, man, I'll say that to their face because, you know, I'm bad. No, you're not. And you wouldn't say it to their face, because you know what happened? You said it to their face. If it wasn't some other crybaby millennial, it might be someone who'd slap the crap out of you just because you're being a jabroni. Be like, okay, bap. If I can reach through the computer screen and slap people, that's my superpower. Joe's superpower. I want to reach through the screen and smack jabronis. But let's be honest here, guys. Keyboard warriorism is a vicious, horrible thing. A check before you post anything online should be, would I actually go up and say this to somebody in person? You know, have some respect for your fellow human beings. Don't be a jabroni. If you hate something, don't leave a comment. What's the point? You want to make somebody feel bad? Why don't you get out there and do something and build somebody up instead of tearing them down? So keyboard warriors, nah, I ain't got time for that. No one's got time for that. And that's the number 3 thing y'all need to stop doing on social media. It's being keyboard warriors. It's being trolls. Don't do that. It makes the internet crappy, and the internet can be really cool. Don't ruin it for people. Just don't. Number 2, your political opinions. Ugh. You know, I swear, so many people have been driven off of popular social media platforms because they're sick of the cesspool of one-way communication, of extremists just spouting off their opinion about what's going on in politics. It's very simple. It happens when you, the expert of nothing, decides to write generally long paragraphs that are barely literate about what you think is going on with politics. I have my political opinions, you have your political opinions. Back in the day, when you're sitting down at the table with people, you didn't talk about politics, you didn't talk about religion. You know, you just sort of respect the other person. People might not have the same conclusions as you, and that's alright, because I don't judge people based on what political banner you're flying or what your political posts say. I do by the content of your character. That's why I have friends that are on the ultra-right, I got friends that are on the ultra-left, and I got friends everywhere in between. And those people are my friends due to their character, due to the good things that they bring. They're not my friends because of their political beliefs. And that's just the problem with this. You know, it's this one-way communication. You know, you say your political opinion, it's like high-fiving yourself on social media. You're going to get people that comment and go, yeah, man, nice. High five. It's like high five. Hey, Adam Jode, that was a sick comment you left. Yeah, Adam Jode, that's some good stuff. You the man. High five. Is that how you high five yourself? I don't know. Because that's what it looks like on there when you're high fiving. Or it's like, you know, you get on there and you start a debate. Oh, here comes the debate team. All of a sudden, these closet scholars come out and they're telling you this, they're telling you this, they're citing They're usually so lazy they can't even go on Snopes and see if something's real or not. It's terrible. It's just a cesspool of one-way communication. And think about this. Never have you posted something and somebody come out of nowhere and just look and go, you know what? I never considered that. I'm going to rethink and change my entire ideology and political philosophy because, I don't know, because William said so. William likes walls. William doesn't like walls. William, I don't know what William does. I don't care. I don't even care what he thinks. But he ain't changing nobody's mind. Neither are you. So don't do that. Again, elevate, elevate, elevate. That's what it's about. Elevate. Erase the hate. Bring people up. Not down. One-way political communication is what you need to stop doing on social media. Immediately. No. The number one thing y'all need to stop doing on social media is adding people to groups. This one makes me lose my mind. I'll open up my feed and I'll be in groups that I didn't even know I joined. And I go to the group and I realize, oh, I didn't join this group. Some random person just added me to this group. Well, this is the equivalent if I was driving down the road in a sweet van and I looked at somebody on the side of the road and was like, hey, you my friend? And they're like, yeah, I'm your friend. I was like, and I grab them and I throw them in the van and then I drive them to an AA meeting down the road and be like, you're in this group now. And he's like, oh, I didn't even want to get in the van with you. I just said you were my friend. I didn't want to join this group. He goes, no, you said you were my friend. I can make you in this group now. Go. Well, maybe he's not an alcoholic. Maybe he doesn't want to be in that group. Maybe he hates that group. It should be his decision. This is the worst feature ever, to just allow somebody to add you to a group. And when it happens to me all too often, and I even have it right there in my profile, but nobody can read or takes the time to read, do not add me to your stupid groups. If you'd like me to see one of your stupid groups, maybe I'll add myself. Maybe I'll think this is a group that I want to be a part of. I doubt it. There's only like 4 groups I'm a part of. We have fan clubs that spout up somewhere and they add me to the group and I say, nope, take myself out of the group. And I have a stock answer for everyone that adds me to a group. I go to the page and I say, please do not add me to your groups. That's rude, it's insensitive, it's spamming, and it guarantees that I will never support or back whatever it is that your group's doing just out of pure principle. Because a lot of these groups are like things that are like promotion. Like people think that if they just add you to a group of something they're promoting, you're automatically a fan. I've become a fan of like all these stupid things, and that's bad, because if you're in any type of position or job, or you're a public figure on any level, someone goes to your page to see what groups they belong to, some dingbat can just add you to a group. I could be on the Hitler Youth group. That would be terrible. And then everybody, Adam Jones a Nazi. No, he's not. Because someone added me to that group. That's just terrible. You know, I mean, you could add me to the Justin Bieber fan group, the mumble rap fan group, the Amy Schumer fan page or fan group or whatever. No, I don't want to be associated with any of those things. Wow, that would be terrible. I don't want to be associated with those things. And generally speaking, if you have a group and you have to compulsory add people to it, it means your group sucks, or you're a person that doesn't have any influence, because nobody would join if you just invited them to, because it doesn't work. So these people just add you to it because that's their promotion, that's their internet marketing. No, it's not. It's being a jabroni. Don't do that. And one time, this was a real good one. After I put my stock message on a board, I had a girl write to me and go, hey, it's not a big deal. All you have to do is go up and just hit leave group. So I don't know what your problem is. Okay, girl, let me tell you what my problem is. I'll do some simple math for you. Yeah, it is a big deal, because first, you don't want to do that to people. And why should someone have to physically remove themselves from something they didn't ask to be in the first place? That is crap. Because let me tell you something. On my social media page, like I said earlier, I let everybody in. I let everybody in. But on Facebook, my numbers hover around 5K, because that's all they let you have. So it fluctuates. For example, if you add me to a group, I immediately unfriend you. If you do any of the things that I mentioned on this list, I unfriend you. So my list goes back and forth. Hovers around 5K. Then I can let more people in. So my hope one day is that I can have 5,000 jabroni-free people all on my list. So that's what I strive to. When the jabronis come up, I eliminate them. But let me do some simple math for you, girl in the group who says it's no big deal. Check this out. if you're hovering around 5K, if 5% of the people on my friends list just added me randomly to their particular group, that would mean that I would have to go through, if this happened once a week, if 5% of the people on my friends list just added me to groups that I didn't want to be in, that means weekly I would have to take myself off of 250 groups. So I would have to physically go and remove myself 250 times from your stupid groups. I'm sorry, I don't have the time for that. If I had time for that, I wouldn't be able to make these sweet YouTube videos or do any of the things that have helped with success or to help you live your life or anything like that. Nobody's got time for that. So number one thing y'all need to stop doing is adding people to groups. And Facebook, if you're listening, take that stupid feature away. You shouldn't be able to mandatorily add someone to a group. No, it's bad. Just like drinking Joe Boo's wine. Don't do that. If you guys like what you're watching, which I'm sure you did because I am a compelling character and somewhat biased, Appalachian Apostle is available on the Scattered Hamlet YouTube channel. Take a second, go down, subscribe to us. You can go to scatteredhamlet.com. You can check us out on social media. You can friend us up there, Instagram. You can go on Twitter, anything of your choice. You can find us. We're easy to find. We'll be on the road. We'll be on the road all year, and we hope to see you soon. Thank you.